Eating healthy food fills your body with energy and nutrients. Imagine yourself smiling back at you and saying, "Thank you," says 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗦𝗧. Welcome, my precious and lovely listeners, to another of the Hope Ignites Healing podcast with your host, Dr. Lillian Kalisa. A space we are speaking everything holistic health and healing. It's always exciting to remember that we are talking clean out. We are cleaning out our minds, our bodies, and our spaces for holistic health. And this week and last, we are talking boost your happy. How do you allow your body to boost its happy? Last week we talked about exercise, and this week, what healthy eating does to your happy. Join me as I start at story time. This time, my story time is true science, evidence-based. A trial was conducted by an epidemiologist called Felix Jaka of Deakin University in Australia. Deakin is a very beautiful place. No wonder it produces such science about happy. Listen to what happened. She and her colleagues set out using individuals that had been diagnosed with depression. And they put these individuals on different modes of management. One set, they gave psychotherapy, which is non-medicinal, it's mainly behavioral. And the other group, they gave antidepressants. And the third group, they gave both psychotherapy and antidepressants. So they divided out these groups further into two. One side and one group of them, they gave them altered nutritional counseling, whereby they were given nutritional support, and the other group received one-on-one social support, whereby someone was keeping them company and engaging in social activities. This is really known to support people with depression. And these were studied for 12 weeks. So I can tell you in 3 months, listen to this, the group that changed their diet felt significantly happier than the group that had received only additional support. They didn't know what you were talking about when you said depression. The group that had received nutritional counseling. And what did they do? They had introduced whole diet, that is unprocessed food, higher in plant protein, healthy forms of protein and fats, and these were consistently associated with better microbiota, that is normal flora of the gut, that is linked to the development of good nervous communication and to the brain. And the results, no wonder, gave us exactly what we're seeing, that moods were improved. So the gut has a lot to do with our mental health and well-being. So it's actually true, we are truly what we eat. Isn't this amazing? And herein is my lesson. Eat bright, healthy food to remain healthy, bright, and happy. So what are those ways in which we can boost our happy? I always like to simplify things for us. Step 1, who are you and what's your relationship with food? I never like to say a one-size-fits-all because, that's not sustainable. If someone tells you do A, B, C, D, it's usually not sustainable. Ask this fundamental question. Who are you? What are your weaknesses? What food do you like and which one makes you happy? The point is to target healthy eating. We all can find a way to eat healthy that suits our lifestyle, our income, taste buds, and cooking ability. That suits who we are. Healthy eating doesn't have to be hard, nor does it have to be that we eat what we don't like. In fact, I'll tell you, it's more likely for you to eat healthy if you are enjoying what you're eating. It's more sustainable. I want you to know the most important thing is knowing the basics of a balanced diet. And therein are endless options to find out what suits you. So who are you and what's your relationship with this most important thing called food? Step 2, considering fasts and detox. I will tell you again, our bodies are actually meant to rest from eating. And when they rest like anybody, they rejuvenate, they repair, and they grow. So we are not meant to be eating all the time. So can you make an eating pattern? This has a lot to do with timing. And if you notice, everything in life works successfully if it's timed. So can you time your eating and narrow it to the smallest window as best you can for your body? And the times when you are not eating, put in that detox. I'm not talking about scientific or herbal or alternative medications or medicines to introduce detox. I'm talking about take your fluids, take your water, take your nourishment. The secret is to push your breakfast as far away from dinner as possible. And in that time, put in those fluids that allow your body to nurture, repair, and wash out all the ingredients for which it is exhausted from yesterday. Step 3, what's the character of food? The more colorful, I will tell you, the brighter and the more colorful it is to you as well. We need in the process to reduce our sugar. Life is sweet enough. Why do we have to add extra sweet to it through our mouth? Get off the white and brown pattern every time you eat and add a red, a yellow, a green to the food. And that is exactly what that food will do to your mind. You see how I mean that food can actually boost your happy? So if you follow these simple steps and others that you could have come out with, this enables your mind to actually open to the opportunities of boosting its happy. So our question of the week, what are some of the changes that you can make on your part to improve the balance that you put to your diet? For example, can you have one extra fruit for every sweet you cut out of your diet? Personally, mine is to deal with the late meals. I want to push my dinner as far away from breakfast as possible, or better still, push breakfast as far away from dinner as possible, and in the process, increase my water intake to enable me have a detox. I have read that that is the best and most natural way to boost my mood, keep me happy, and reduce any stress hormones that could have trickled in the course of the day. I will want to do that with you. Do you want to join me? So remember, we are what we eat. Therefore, make healthy choices. Think and meditate on those choices. Think about who you are and let this guide what you put within your body. After all, the good book says that body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So what gifts would you take to a temple? I think I would like the big and beautiful and colorful gift. How about you? So let's take a gift that's worthy to give to that temple. Let's make it beautiful and colorful this week. We can do that, right? Time for affirmation. Join me. My body is sacred. Because I will be around a lot longer than my most treasured possession, therefore today, I will give my body the best investment to move it into tomorrow. For as long as I have a chance for tomorrow, then I have work, a workout, and a healthy diet to put within that body today. I can do it. And this is us encouraging you on, cheering you on to chase after holistic health and healing with your host, Dr. Lillian Kalisa at the Hope Ignites Healing Podcast. I look forward to hearing from you. How have you boosted your happy in the last 2 weeks? Now join me next week as we think about other ways to empower us into holistic health and healing. You take care of yourself. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.